What a beautiful day. And the dog has just fallen over so he can get a belly rub. Of course. Marvelous, marvelous. A little belly rub? Is that what's going on? Come here. Let's go a little bit closer so that we can be over here, yeah? Oh, hello everyone. Hello, hello. If you're all completely confused, I have a dog with me. And if you're even more confused as to why there are no animals behind me, I am not in the hollow. No, I'm not in the hollow. I'm at my sister's house again. House sitting this week. You know, I really should become a professional house sitter after this. I really should. Come here, buddy. This is 3-year-old Tristan. He's a miniature golden doodle. He loves his belly rubs, as do all dogs, I assure you. Welcome, welcome, one and all. 6:45 p.m. I'm just watching the dog here. Just saying what it does. How is everybody? How is everybody? I'll give everybody a couple minutes to get on. I'll be right back. Tristan. Gonna get a drink. Yes, I think some water. I think some water would be good, don't you? I'm gonna be talking quite a lot tonight. Hello, hello to one and all. It is a wonderful day here. A wonderful day. Oh, how do we go here? Oh, hello, hello. Hello to all. Welcome to the world of the Creature Keeper. I'm not in my usual place. Not in my usual place right now. No, I am house sitting, but I've got several Eldrador creatures around me. If you have no idea what Eldrador is from Schleich. These are characters from Schleich. This is the Lava Bear, or Fire Bear. There's Lava, Shadow, Ice, Stone, and Jungle. And I've pretty much all of the characters for those. So, I am the Creature Keeper. I hail from the great land, the great world of Central America. And by Central America, I mean the very central of the USA. I hail from Nebraska. Yes, hail from Nebraska. I do voice acting. I collect over 1,200 animal figures, dragons, dinosaurs, you name it. You name it. Again, I'm not in my usual place. Not in my usual place. How do I speak Spanish? Not very well. Not fluently. Not fluently. I'm still trying to figure out English. Still trying to figure out English here. English is an interesting language all on its own, so I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And señor. Senora. I know those, but that is about the extent of my Spanish. Yeah, just the usuals, right? The usuals. I do have Instagram. Yes, the Creature Keeper Collector. The Creature Keeper Collector. All one word, all together, all lowercase. That's where you'll find me. I am on Instagram. But no, yeah, I've been collecting for many, many years, and by many years I mean a long time. I still have my original animal figures that I got when I was 3, and that was over 30 years ago. I am actually 36. I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, I'm sorry, you're what now? Yes, yes, I'm a lot older than you think. But I am very happy to be here tonight. Very happy to be here tonight. Who here loves animals? Who here loves animals? Who here loves dragons? How to Train Your Dragon? You got any Harry Potter fans? We got any wolf fans, tigers, gorillas? Any fans of any of those? Because I am all about the animals here. Ah, wheels. Marvelous, sir. You love animals? I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that. I mean, I was pretty sure you loved something, but animals? Really? Mind blown. How are you doing tonight there, Wheels? How are we doing? Although I have a feeling you only love animals because of me, right? I mean, you can thank me later. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Tonight is a big night. Tonight is a big night. It's the biggest night of the year, actually. Biggest night of the year. I look forward to this night every single year. Yes, and it's the first time that many of you, except for Izzy, have been here on this very, very special night. But we'll get to that in a moment. Yes, we'll get to that in a moment. Won't we? I am, of course, here at my sister's, taking care of her miniature golden doodle, who is currently standing by the front door. Watching a squirrel, no doubt. Surrounded by animals around here. Surrounded by animals. What can you do? But, yeah, how is Denmark? How was Denmark? Did everything go well? I mean, oh yeah. Tristan, come here. Come here. Hey, buddy. Come here. Oh, come here. You're okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh, he's ready for a belly rub. Let's see. I'm gonna turn the camera around here. There you are. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Oh, big yawn. Oh, yes. We're so good at those yawns, aren't we? That's Tristan. It's my another sister's dog. Miniature golden doodle. 3 years old. 3 years old. So still pretty young. Oh, I think I found the spot. Oh, yeah. It's always right near the collar. Always right near the collar. That's the spot. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, me and this dog get along quite well. Yes, we get along quite well together. Especially when he rolls over, like he's about to do. Oh boy. Yes. He's expecting a full-on belly rub right now. But everything went well in Denmark. That's good. That's good. Was it good to see family? Or was most of your family able to make it, hopefully? Again, sorry about the passing. Good boy. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm not really a social guy, but it's sure nice to see family. Okay, hey, no, that's understandable. That I'm not entirely sure you're gonna love it if you, me, Finn, Izzy, Protator, if we all get together, you're gonna have to be social. We're the only English family that isn't Australian. Ah. That's understandable. Yeah, I've been there. Almost went down the wrong pipe. No, I get it. I get it. No, I've got family like that. I've relatives mostly. It's yeah. Izzy, hello there. Welcome to a very special edition of Creature Keeper. This is a most wonderful night for all of you to be here. I'm waiting for everybody else to get on, so excuse me. Waiting for the rest to get on so I can say this very two special announcements. Oh yeah, two very special announcements that I am dying to tell everybody. So Finn, Potato, alright, friend. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, you going to the bar, lad? Yeah, we're gonna have a little, just a little drink of water. But no, everything's going pretty well today. Everything's going pretty well today. I went to the chiropractor, got adjusted. Oh man, that was nice. That was very good. Needed that. Haven't been able to order from Schleich yet. I was possibly going to this last weekend, but things are kind of busy right now with special announcements. Special, yes, very special. I would like to see if everybody can guess what the special announcements are. Again, there's two of them. Google Translate. That's what I would have to do. I know a few words in other languages. But I understand. I hardly understand. Well, because even though I'm Mexican, I don't. Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Again, I'm English, and sometimes I don't even understand it. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. If I could understand every single word in the English dictionary, I'd be a very smart person. I'd be probably the smartest person in the world, honestly. But they keep coming out with, new words all the time. But too many words. Too many words in the English language. Ugh. It's too many words with letters that are silent. That shouldn't even have to be silent. Like subtle, subtle. Would anybody argue if we just said subtle instead of subtle? I wouldn't. It'd be perfectly fine with me. Or let's see, what's another one? Lamb. Lamb. You could say lamb. Don't have to say lamb. You could say lamb. It's not bad, right? Just say LAM. instead of L-A-M-B. It makes so much sense. Let's see. Galamet is going live right now. I feel I should know what that is. Oh. Galamet. I feel like you told me about that, Izzy. I feel like you told me about that. I don't remember. Tristan's just sitting here staring off into space. It's been a good 3 hours since I let you outside, isn't it? Yeah, I'm wondering if he wants to go outside. I'll be right back. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Let's go outside. I have a feeling that you want to. Good boy. Alright. Had to let the dog out. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Nobody panic. I'm back. Good boy. Good boy, Tristan. Alright. Okay, what does, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I would totally lock myself out. Yeah. Problem is, I have the key in my pocket. So, I don't think anybody is going to be locking themselves out anytime soon. No. That key is going to be staying with me. And I will not be locking anybody out. Well, except for any unwanted visitors, unmentionables. I mean, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I shall be locking them out. Thank you very much. Tristan's just staring at the couch like, am I allowed to come up here? He's trained well. He's trained very well. Shake. You want to shake? Good boy. Want to shake? Oh, there you go. I was gonna say the other paw, but that works too. Nah, he's a good dog. He's very well trained. But how was school today for you, Izzy? Oh, I just imagine you continuing your stream to West. Oh yes, the only problem is if I was out there behind the glass, you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. You wouldn't be able to see me either because there's a curtain. So, and my phone would be in here, so that might be a little difficult. That might be a little bit difficult there. Oh, he found his squeaky toy. He found his squeaky toy. He's very protective of that. I'm sure you can shout, hello in there. You guys might be able to hear that. I can yell pretty loud. Not incredibly loud, but loud enough, I would think. Good, already got some senior adoption gifts. Oh, nice. Nice. That's awesome. Until the cops arrived. I mean, the stories I could tell you. Nah, I kid. I don't think I've ever seen a dog in that position before. Just a second. Hello, Tristan. Are you playing with something? Hmm? Squeaky toys! I am the creature Gabriel, you have an authority with me! I have dragons inside! I demand to talk to my lawyers! They're all wolves and tigers. Very smart ones. You don't know who I am. I have 1,400 subscribers. It is a squeaky pineapple, yep. He absolutely loves that thing. Did you leave it on the floor? Oh. No. You don't leave things on the floor. Because if you do, things could happen to it. Oh, he caught on. I pretended to throw it, but he knew I didn't. What? It went over there. It totally went over there. This is actually the most active he's been all day. He loves to sleep. He's actually has been sleeping most of the day, so this is his active time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna come get it this time. Yet. Maybe. You finished The Mandalorian? Oh my. Yeah, so what'd you think of season 3? What'd you think of the ending? Like I said, there was a couple episodes that I wasn't like a huge fan of in season 3, but the ending, oh man. there's not like, how do I say this? When I think of big movies, with tons of characters that we've kind of grown up with over the years or over seasons or movies, I think of the Avengers, right? Think of the Avengers. I think of especially Endgame when Thanos comes with his entire army, and you see every single Avenger that there ever was and ever, probably ever will be. But there's just something about huge battles and the bad guys being like one of the coolest bad guys I've ever seen. Like that armor that Gideon had on. Sorry to anybody who hasn't seen Mandalorian season 3. I'm not going to spoil anything big, but uh, that armor and that whole battle for Mandalore, I thought was one of the coolest, biggest battles. And everybody who knows me really well knows that I'm a huge sucker for big battles. Oh, good, he's drinking water. It's about time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one, that was probably the one that I was like, I have no idea why that one. I have no idea. I, I'll have to watch it again. It's been a while since I've seen that episode, but I'm sure there's probably things that I completely missed, right? Um, oh, the spinoff ones like Boba Fett, or just the ones that didn't have the Mandalorian himself. Because yeah, if it was the ones without the Mandalorian, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was so happy though that they brought in Christopher Lloyd. Like he's officially a Star Wars character. I was not expecting that at all. Uh, yeah, Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown, Back to the Future, as a Star Wars character. I mean, the guy is looking amazing for how old he is. He's like what, 87? I think, or 85 at least. Um, yeah, the ones that focused on something else. I mean, yeah, without the Mandalorian, I felt like those episodes were kind of down here. But that ending, like the armor that Gideon has on, and Paz Vizsla sacrificing himself. I mean, sad. Don't get me wrong, but he was the Mandalorian's rival, right? He was Din Djarin's rival for most of the entire series. So for him to sacrifice himself to save everybody was a huge step up for him. Um, so this is the way. This is totally the way. This is the way. Um, you spotted him in NCIS. Of course, of course you did. Uh, yeah, those the what do they call them? Oh my goodness, Praetorian guards. The Praetorian guards are tough. Those weapons can go through just about anything, except the dark saber. Um, I mean, I think wasn't the dark saber the only thing that could go through Beskar armor, right? I mean, I, it's one of those things. But yeah, wasn't it? Maybe, that could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen season 3. Um, but I am excited for the movie. The Mandalorian and Grogu, I am very excited for. I know not a lot of people are saying good about it. It's not even out yet. But I think the dark saber belonged to him. I really do. I mean, the dark saber will answer to anybody who wields it, but I think when Din Djarin got it, I think he just kind of became invincible. I really do. Like, it kind of gave him a courageous, nothing can hurt me. I'm just gonna battle until I win. Right? I don't know where the dog went. Oh, he's laying down in his bed in the room. All right, he's tired himself out already. Oh, no worries. No worries. Spaghetti is good. That's a good reason to be quiet. I had lentil soup for dinner. The whole can. That's good. I always have lentil soup when I come here. It's just kind of a it's just normal. I couldn't think of the word. It's just completely normal to have lentil soup every time I come here. So, but no, I mean, and there are people that say, and I'll agree with it, that season 3 really went downhill. In some respects, yes, but yeah, those last 2 or 3 episodes were super good. Again, I'm gonna have to rewatch them because it's been a while. It's been a while. What you see, Tristan? Oh, I think there's a squirrel. Oh, I think there's a squirrel over there. Oh, hello there, Bree. Hello. You've come right in time to for us to be talking about our most favorite thing. Because it's May. And we all know what that means. I have to call Finn. I have to tell Finn that I can't text on the group chat because they can't. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think he got confused because when he texted us, I think he was thinking because it was 4 o'clock where he was, or almost 4 o'clock. I think he probably forgot that you were in my time zone. So that's probably why. You're working on a song? What? Flowers? Yeah, we're totally talking about flowers. Yeah, isn't that what we're talking about, everybody? We're totally talking about flowers. Yeah. Flowers. Totally. So, pansies, daisies, violets. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have not shared the big news yet. Nip. There's 2 pieces of big news. 2 pieces here. Oh, yes. One that I've been waiting for all year. And one that I just found out yesterday. And I am so excited. Sorry. I was not expecting that. No, we're not dating. And I have a big tissue. There you go. Yeah, we're talking about roses and violets and blue tissues. Yeah, that's totally what we're talking about. So, What are we talking about? Ah, yeah, big news, big news. uh, Such big news that I'm trying to figure out how to say it, quite literally. Uh, because I hadn't realized last week that today was actually going to fall on this particular day. Okay. So I'm hoping Finn gets on here, or Protator, but you know what? I'll share it twice. Why not? Alright. Y'all ready for this? I cannot say it unless you guys are like completely ready for this. Wheels is ready. Okay. I need somebody to start a drum roll even though I can't hear it. Izzy is probably still eating spaghetti, so here we go. Okay. Tonight, May 4th, is a special night because it is an anniversary. I've been Creature Keeper for 3 years as of tonight. That's news 1. 3 years. This is the anniversary. My first video, Creature Keeper video, came out May 4th of 2023. Now, it had absolutely nothing to do with May the 4th be with you, but it's just how it worked out. So there you go. I have been Creature Keeper for 3 years as of tonight. This is the anniversary. So let's just say this live stream is a celebration. A celebration. Should have been 4 years. No, 2023. 2023. Unless I said 2022, I meant 3. 2023, May 4th. The very first one came out, and it went over 350 views the next day. And that's when I realized, I think we got something going here. Oh yeah, I think we got something going. Now, I'm not gonna say, so part of this next thing of news, now, before I say anything else, even though I've been Creature Keeper for 3 years, yes, I've been collecting for way more than that. But getting to 1,430 subscribers in 3 years is pretty awe-inspiring. I mean, that's like, I've been doing voice acting for over 20 years. Right? Been doing it for over 20 years. And I've grown up around animals my entire life. Being a kid, for me, means that the creativity is not lost on me. But I also realize, okay, no worries, Izzy. It makes me realize, because all of you have been on, yeah, okay, not all of you have been on for 3 years, but Izzy's been on for a year. Congratulations, you've made it to your first year of hanging out with me. Congratulations. Of being, on here on the channel. So it also made me realize just now that the creativity has not been lost in this world completely, completely. And that is why I'm still doing this. That is why I'm still doing this. Because you guys are still on. You guys still believe in this. I still believe in this. I mean, there's no way that I couldn't. Anything anybody says otherwise is not gonna make me change my mind. So, at all. And it's very windy outside. Because it's gonna get cold tomorrow. So, I just gotta thank everybody. I mean, 3 years? I started doing YouTube videos 8 years ago. But then I took, 4 years off. Didn't already know what else to do. And realized, hey, this could be fun. And as you all know, I am well over 1,800 videos as of today. It's possible I'm over 1,900 right now. So, as you guys know, I love you all too. Come on now. I love you all too. You guys are keeping this going. You're absolutely keeping this going. So, yeah. I know, right? Ugh, man. It's one of those things, like, a lot of times, I actually forget that you guys haven't been on for more than a year. I literally do think that sometimes. Like, Izzy, I feel like you've been on for 2. I literally feel like you've been on for 2 years, not 1. Wheels, I feel like you've been on here forever. But Clutch, Potato, Finn, I mean, Relaxing Music, Bree, y'all been on here a long time. And you guys have watched, right? You guys have watched the collection grow. I mean, again, I'm not in the hollow right now. I'm not surrounded, but I mean, most of these Eldrador figures in front of me, I didn't have before. So, there you go. So, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So, thank you. Thank you again. Now, for the second piece of news. You were right before 1,000. You're one of the reasons I practically got there. That's true. That is true. So, second piece of big news, and actually this piece of big news is actually much bigger. Is actually much bigger than me being on here for 3 years. Now, I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say names. But I found out last night. No, this is my sister's house. This is my sister's house. Nope, I'm house sitting and dog sitting and mother-in-law sitting. Or babysitting, as she would call it. But now my sister's dog is right there. Sleeping like a baby. So I found something out last night that I have been so stinking excited for, and I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen this year. Bree by the Sea might know what I'm about to say, just because we know each other in real life. Y'all ready? Because it's one of those things. I was not totally expecting to hear it last night. But again, I'm not going to say names. But, Izzy, that's marvelous. And we both love plushies, right? We both love them. We both love figures. We both love collecting. We both love plushies. Therefore, we both love animals. Uh, you're still 19, right? You're still a kid, right? You know, the creativity has not been lost in this world. Not completely. So, and, that's my mission, is to make sure that doesn't happen. So, anyway. Last night, I found out that before I turn 37, I'm gonna be a great uncle. I'm gonna be a great uncle! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My family is about to grow another. Yes, it is about to grow another family member here in quite possibly December. So, now, it's funny because, again, I'm not going to say names, but let's just say it's one of my three nieces. It's one of my three nieces. But it's funny because the little brother is going to be 11, quite possibly, by the time the baby is born. And he's going to be an uncle for the first time. Okay? Here's the crazy part. He's going to be 11. Okay? He'll be 11. He's the youngest. And he'll be an uncle for the first time. I'm the youngest of all of my siblings. I was 11 as well before when my oldest niece was born. Okay, so there's a coincidence going on here. The youngest of all the nieces and nephews is going to be the same age that I was, being the youngest, when the first niece or nephew was born. I'm just saying. The weird thing. But that's not the craziest part. Here. Their mom was 22 when the oldest niece was born. Okay. When her oldest daughter was born, she was 22. My niece is also going to be 22 when the oldest next generation is born. The irony here. That may not seem like a crazy thing to some people, but how the ages are exactly the same is so... I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. Now, I'm gonna laugh if it's a girl and they have a name that starts with J, because that's that's my oldest niece. She's the oldest, and her name starts with J. Okay, I'm just saying. So, I was 11. I am gonna be a great uncle for the first time in my life, and I knew it was gonna be this year. I knew it. Yeah, so she's already about a month along. So just prayers that everything goes well. She looked pretty good last night. Yeah, my niece, just happy, excited, all that good stuff. So, again, I'm not saying names here because I actually haven't been given permission yet to say names. So, but I can tell you the news. I can tell you the news that I'm going to be a great uncle. So, I am very excited about this. Very excited. Yeah, there will be... Oh, and that's the other thing. So, I'm going to be 36, right? I'll be 36 still in December. And there's going to be 36 of us in the entire family. Now, if one of my other two nieces gets pregnant next year and has a baby, there will be 37 of us when I'm 37. So if you think about it, if this happens every single year, there's going to be 40 of us when I'm 40. There's going to be 50 of us when I'm 50. There could be 70 of us when I'm 70. Like, I don't know. I could be. I mean, let's put it this way. So let's think. I'm 36. Okay. Let's say this new baby gets to 20 years old. I will be 56. Okay. Let's say he or she gets married. Okay. And maybe has a baby a couple years later. Okay. When they're 22, of all things in the world. And then I'll be a great uncle. Now let's say I make it to 80 years old. I'm going to be a great uncle. 3 greats by the time I'm 80 or before that. 3 great... Oh my goodness. Like, the irony of being the youngest and realizing you're going to be triple great uncle before you're 80 is, like, kind of mind-boggling here. But at the same time, I mean, my parents are both 67, right? So they're going to be great-grandparents for the first time before they're 70. Let's say they make it to 87, 88. They're going to be great-grandparents. That's pretty remarkable because my grandpa is 94, and if he makes it, if he makes it to December, which I think he will, he's going to be a great-grandpa. That's a first. That is absolutely a first. That has not happened. So there's going to be two greats in this family. That's not happened before in this family. So do a recap. Oh boy. So I'm going to be talking about this all night. So don't worry about it. I'll do a recap for everybody when everybody else gets on. But no, I am very, very excited. So, and I mean, I've still got 2 other married nieces. So, I mean, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. So, but yeah, I'm like all of this happening at the same time. I got a 3-year anniversary of being a creature keeper. I'm gonna be a great uncle for the first time. House sitting for my sister. Like everything's really happening at the same time, and it's pretty amazing. Oh, and I was out west in central Nebraska yesterday, celebrating a niece's high school graduation and another niece's college graduation. So, like, all this amazing stuff is happening at the same time. So I've been hoping, like, I knew it was gonna be this year, but yeah. We'll see. I mean, it's one of those things that my mom had twins, twin girls. None of my sisters have had twins, so this next generation, there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 sets of twins. Because, and think about this. If all of my nieces and nephews get married, okay, there's 17 of them. They all get married, that's 17 more with all of their spouses. So that means my family is going to double, right? It's going to double with the kids. So let's say, all right, so we're at 35 right now. There's going to be 52 yeah. When they all get married, there's going to be 52 of us, which is mind-boggling. And then let's say they each have 2 kids. That's 34 more. Oh my goodness gracious. That's 34 more in this family. I mean, that's 86. That's 86 of us. Within the next at least 10 years. At least 10 years. Jeez. Oh my. I just put 2 and 2 together just now. You can tell I'm very excited and just completely in awe and shock and bewilderment. But it's true. I mean, in the next, when I'm 50, next 14 years, I'm 50, I guess. Can't even imagine being 50 right now. But anyway, when I get to be 50, it's very possible that there will be at least 86, 87 of us. And and I thought 17 grandkids for my parents was a lot. Oh no. Oh goodness. I mean, that's a lot of great grandchildren. That is a huge amount of great grandchildren. And I just now realized my sister's gonna be a grandma. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I just now realized my sister's gonna be a grandma. My sister's My sister's gonna be a grandma. Okay, that was completely wow. Huh. My sister's gonna be I think I've just completely broken my mind. My sister's gonna be a grandma. Wow. Right. My sister's gonna be my brother-in-law's gonna I have officially broken my mind. My brother-in-law's I can't even say it. Yeah, but my sister? My brother-in-law? I guess I can't even say it. Like, my sister's gonna be a grandma. My brother-in-law's gonna be a grandpa. Huh. I hadn't even thought of that till just now. They're gonna wow. Huh. No, I am actually speechless right now. I hadn't even thought of that. Wow. Huh. All right. Wow. Okay. No, I don't think I've ever been this speechless before, or just completely taken aback by a thought like that. Huh. All right. All right. I just sure. Yeah. Right. Why not? I mean, okay. So my grandparents. Let's see. Okay. So grandpa. Okay. Let's start here. Grandma passed when she was 95, 2 years ago. So my oldest sister, who's the oldest of all of her grandchildren, she was Let's see here. That was 2024. Yeah, she was 45. So my oldest sister was 45. Okay. So that means that my grandma became a grandma, right? When she was actually exactly 50. Yeah, she was 50 years old when she became a grandma. I mean, obviously I wasn't born then, so I can't really say what that was like, but my sister's going to be a grandma. Okay, yeah, that's a huge revelation just now. No, that's really cool. Eh. Uh, my nephews are gonna be uncles, which is actually kind of hilarious to think about. That's great. The younger ones, they're 14, 12, and 10. They're gonna be uncles. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, anyway. An inflatable Zimmer frame. Oh my gosh. What is a Zimmer frame? I probably know what that is, but I've not heard it. A Zimmer inflatable. Yes, unfortunately, I don't speak British. Wait, what? Wait, no, wait. I don't speak British, but I speak English. What is this? Oh, you know, I that might actually be kind of funny. I like that. That's a good one. I mean, my sister's gonna be, let's see here, 48 this year. So, I mean, it, it's possible. That would actually be hilarious. Ah, she's gonna be grandma. She's gonna be okay. Ugh. I think I'm gonna need a brain massage after this. That's great. Yeah, I am actually completely just. I have no idea what to say to that. Jenny's gonna be a grandma. All right. Well then. Anyway, I love it. I love it. A walker. And inflatable walker. You know that would actually be an absolute hilarious gag gift for her birthday, because her birthday is actually not long before Christmas. That would actually be a hilarious gag gift. Just that'd be hilarious. I have no idea how she would react. I mean, she'd probably burst out laughing. As my entire family probably would, because it makes sense, right? It makes sense. You're gonna be a grandma. That's awesome. I mean, I'm actually completely like, wow. A great uncle. Okay, I can see that right now. But my sister's gonna be a grandma. All right. Well, anyway, how you guys doing? Do you see that sky today? Talk about blue. It was warm today, wasn't it? Yeah, it was windy. That's one big bowling ball. Yes, it is. uh, now that would be quite funny, actually. I like that idea. I like that. I mean, it's one of those things, right? I mean, my dad's having some weird sciatic pain in his leg and his knee right now, and I'm like, Now that he's gonna be a great grandpa, he's gonna be a great grandpa. Wow. Before he's 68. That's funny. I mean, I could get him an inflatable walker too. I'm just saying, I could give both of them an inflatable walker. I might have to get my mom one too, honestly. Maybe they can, maybe my mom and sister can fight over which inflatable walker they want most. That's great. No, I am excited. I'm very excited. We don't know when in December. Yeah, we don't know an exact due date, but whatever it is gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Uh, and I mean, it's one of those things, right? I mean, is it gonna be a boy? Is it gonna be a girl? What's the name gonna be? That's the fun part, is thinking about what name they're gonna come up with, because for the most part, all of my nieces and nephews and all of us kids, my sisters and I, we all have pretty common names for the most part. But oh yeah, no, if it's born on Christmas, I mean, oh my goodness, that's Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's not get it. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's not, if the baby is going to arrive on Christmas, we're not gonna get anybody any presents this year, because what a better present than a baby? I mean, seriously, come on. It's a Christmas miracle. Right? It's a Christmas miracle. I checked Amazon, $7. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, actually. Alright, I might have to keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna tell my parents, and they're just gonna laugh hysterically. I mean, because it makes sense, right? You're gonna be a grandma, right? I mean, come on. The $7. Now that ain't bad. That is not bad. I would totally take that. Shut up and take my money. Take my money, get out of here, and I can get this inflatable thing for my 48-year-old sister. That's great. Let's see. So, I am here at my sister's. Not the same sister, just so we're all aware of that. But I'm here at one of my sister's houses for till Saturday. So when I'm live on Friday, I will still be here. And I should be able to be live on Friday. I don't know why I couldn't be. I don't think I have anything. I'm busy Wednesday night, busy Thursday night. I don't think I have anything on Friday, so we should be good. But my sister and her 2 kids and her husband should be coming back on Saturday, so. My best grandpa voice? Okay. Alright, here we go. Hold on. I gotta think of words here. I mean, there's two different ways I could do this. Higher pitch or lower pitch. So let's do the higher pitch first. I'll do both. Alright, here we go. You young whippersnapper. Back when I was your age, we didn't have anything like phones and computers. I should be dead and gone to heaven and come back, and here we are on playing video games. And what is that thing? A stick? A joystick? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not entirely what I thought a stick would look like. Well, you young whippersnappers don't know what it was like back in the old days. You young whippersnappers. Oh, why, when I was back your age, TV was called books, if y'all know what that's from. We used to read about stories, used to read about these characters that you now play as. Yes. But when I know a good, oh, help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Is anybody else there? Oh, I can't believe that I fell again. Oh, all I did was stand up and... Oh, why is my cane all the way over there? Why, who put my cane over there? Sally? No? Oh, I'm the only one home. Oh, this is awkward. Why would I be the only one here? And put my cane all the way over there and I can't even reach it. No wonder I fell over. Anyone flipping through YouTube? Now I wish I had a creature who would be able to do a grandpa voice. I mean, I don't think any of these guys could, any Eldritch would be able to do that. That'd be kind of weird. Now I wish I had like a gorilla, right? Man, a gorilla would be perfect for that voice. Or even I don't know, maybe even a chimp. Or a bear. Yeah, anybody going through YouTube right now? That's great. Welcome to the Creature Keeper, friends. The land of you have no idea what to expect next. Oh no, a bear. Yeah, a bear would be perfect. I mean, I could totally see a bear walking on its hind legs with a cane or a walker. I could totally see it. I mean, I could totally see a gorilla doing that too, honestly, and wearing glasses and wearing a wig or something. Yeah. Oh, back when I was your age, we didn't have any of these crazy things. Oh, why, your grandpa and I, we used to go hunting. Oh, we had a hunting dog. Yeah, had a hunting dog. I used to catch ducks. Oh, you like ducks? Oh. Well, I mean, we also used to catch pheasant. Oh, you like pheasant? Oh, well, this is awkward. All right, well, I suppose we could go to, how about we go to the park? Oh, you fell down at the park last week and you're not entirely sure you want to go back. Well then, I guess we could, oh, what's this? You want to watch a movie? I didn't have movies back then. Well, movies for me were black and white and very short and, granted, they may be a little cheesy now, but, you know, it's not entirely the worst thing in the world. Oh, yes. I'm just a very young grandpa, you know, I am starting to get my white hairs. I may be a 36-year-old grandpa, but doesn't mean I don't know how to kick you with my cane if you get too close. I mean, I would love to show you around where I used to live way down in Arkansas. I don't remember much, but, you know, I'm sure it was a fun place to be. You know, this is actually giving me an idea for a creature video right now. Especially when my 2 younger nieces get back on Saturday. I start doing that voice, they're gonna be laughing hysterically. 'Cause I don't know if there's many people who could do a voice just like that. No, there's nobody who could do a voice just like this. There, nobody I've ever known. Especially not a 36-year-old guy. I mean, those two would just be laughing so much. I don't know if we'd be able to get the video done. I don't know if you saw it, Wheels. Oh, yeah, there's a gold prospector. There's a gold prospector down south. Yeah, we used to pan for gold. That was fun for us. Back way out in the caves of Colorado. Yeah, during the gold rush. I mean, I wasn't alive during the gold rush, but you know what I mean. There's still gold in them hills. Oh yeah, there's still gold in them mountains. Gold! Gold! Oh my goodness, I think I found it. Oh, what'd you find there, little boy? Oh, you found a gold coin. Oh, that's marvelous. Oh, what you find some specks of gold? Oh, there's specks of gold all over the place. I don't remember that part. Man, it's been years since I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can do a pretty good girl voice, but I ain't gonna lie. Robin Williams. Robin Williams, people. And the guy that did oh my goodness, what's her name? Edna Mode from The Incredibles. That little short lady. That was actually a guy doing that voice, if you didn't know that. What's the other one? Oh my goodness, there's another character. It's another cartoon. It's probably Disney. Yeah, cartoon Disney character that the female that was also voiced by a guy, right? So, I mean that would be hilarious. Those Robin Williams, man. I know we've talked about him before, but good grief. Yeah, no, that's been. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, man, that has been a while. Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He did most of the voices, if not all of them, for all the puppets in the Imaginary Land. I can't think of what that name was called. Oh my gosh, it's been like years. But he did the Queen. He did Lady Elaine. I can't believe I remember that name. But then he also did the Prince, and he also did the deep voiced King. He did all the voices, right? So I mean, there are some very talented individuals out there who can do just, man. Oh, my recap. I'll tell you what a recap is. No, you take the pan of gold, you put it in a jar, and then you put the cap on it. That's the recap to keep your gold safe. Yeah, keep your gold safe from all the thieves that probably want it. I mean, why would I be out here in the middle of nowhere searching for gold if I wasn't afraid that there'd be robbers and thieves out here? Now I'm listening. Yeah, you can tell me. Jim Cummings. What girl voice did he do? I mean, you're probably going to say it, and I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Jim Cummings did a girl voice? I'm having trouble thinking of this one. Oh, yes. That's right. Yeah, he also did Tigger, too, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, yeah, two very different voices. Very different voices. Oh, bother. No, that wasn't high enough. Oh, bother. No, that wasn't even deep enough, actually. It's like in between that. Man, I haven't heard Winnie the Pooh's voice in a long time. The wonderful thing about Tigers, our Tigers are wonderful things. Let's see. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, you don't have to do a girl voice, right, to have a high voice, right? I mean, I'm going to say it. If you all hear Finn's voice, he's got a pretty high voice. He can probably do a girl. Who do we get? Let's see here. Hello to new friend. F2 play. Sorry, the letters are like really tiny. But I'm just gonna tell you F2 play. How you doing? Let's see. Didn't know that a female played the starfish in Finding Nemo. Yes. Yeah. Yep. There's so many like really good Easter eggs like that, that when you hear a voice, you're like, wow, that's a really good guy or that's a really good girl. And you find out that it was either a really young girl or a really young guy, playing the guy and the girl, or the girl and the guy. I love Easter eggs like that. I love that. Let's see. Hey, adventurers! Hello! Good to see you again. I never forget a face. Nope, never forget a face. Never forget a name that is on here. I may forget names of actors and characters, but I don't forget names that are on here. Because I'm live, twice a week, I see you guys all the time. The day I forget Breathe by the Sea's name is gonna be a day that I have no idea. She'd probably give me a knuckle sandwich. Although a sandwich does sound good right now. Yes. The big news is a day that will live in infamy. Oh, I'm sure it will. Yes, for the whole world. You're watching a movie? Good sir, what movie are you watching? Let's see, I'm probably going to call you on the weekend if you're not. Oh, yeah, of course. No, yeah, go for it. I mean, Saturday morning, Saturday early afternoon, I should be fine. I have no idea what's going on Sunday, but Saturday morning should be fine. At least till noon, because I don't know when my sister is getting back here that I'm house sitting for. I have a lot of sisters. But yes, what movie are you watching, Adventures? I hope it's adventurous. Hey, there's Protator. No, you are not late, sir. You've been on time. Lately. You're always on time, mate. You're good. Potato. Now that you're on, you can hear my two big newsies. My two big newsies. News. Anyway, Potato, would you like to hear some incredible news? This is a party. Yes, we are supposed to be partying. Where's the cake with the 3 candles on it? Well, if you insist, alright, I'll tell ya. It's just, I've been on here doing Creature Keeper for 3 years. Tonight. Tonight is the night. May 4th. You can say it. May the 4th be with me. Okay, that's fine. But yes, May 4th, 2023. Put the first Creature Keeper video on. And boom. Here we are. And this is not my house. Just so you know. It's just some random house I found. Yeah, it's just some random house that I decided to do a walk past. Oh, that looks nice. No. Yeah, Bree does not like Star Wars. She might be here on the wrong night. Just saying. But no. Princess. Brilliant. Now it's Princess Buttercup to you. That Princess Buttercup. No, that sounded pretty good. I know. Might be here on the wrong night, so all we're gonna do is talk about Star Wars, and I've been on here for 3 years. This is the 3-year anniversary, Protator. I've been on here 3 years tonight. May 4th, 2023. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. And also, Protator. I'm gonna be a great uncle. You're welcome. I'm gonna be a great uncle. Uncle. Give me a great uncle. And my sister's gonna be a grandma. Oh, boy. Here we go again. You got a Lego Stegosaurus? That's kind of ironic because one of my nephews just got a Stegosaurus that's like, not beads, but they're like magnetic. And you can make it into like a metal Stegosaurus, or really any dinosaur that you want. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes dogs and cats just have the most hilarious positions to sleep in. I gotta show you guys this. I gotta show you guys what my sister's dog is sleeping like at the moment. And I'm guessing that his head. Oh, yep, there's his head. Yes, I'm videotaping you. Still a very interesting position to be laying in, my friend. I have no idea. Sometimes dogs and cats just... they make me laugh. That's how mine sleep. Oh, well, there you go. Yes, except they're sprawled out on your bed all the time, right? They're sprawled out on your bed. Not in a very confined space, like a doggy bed. But yes, Potato, great uncle. I'll be a great uncle in December. Don't know what day, but it's December. One of my three married nieces. Yes. 3 married nieces. I mean, okay, my nephew does have a wife, but we've adopted her as a niece. So it's one of the 3 nieces. There you go. Hey, December is your birthday? Well then, it would be very ironic if it's born on your birthday, sir. It'd be even more ironic if it's born on my nephew's birthday. That would be interesting. Right when he becomes 11, same age as I was, he becomes an uncle. The irony is not lost. The irony is not lost on that kid. What time is it? It's already 1500. I'll probably be on for another half an hour, so you guys got time to chat and talk my head off or ask me questions of things that I might not know. Hopefully I do now. But I'll be on here for another good half hour. And I'm going to be right back as well. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check on something. Okay. Just needed a little Danish. Literally. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, wait a minute. I don't know where Finn is. I'm actually surprised he's not on. Yeah, 10 Eldrador figures. That's awesome. Jungle Raptor and the Ice Giant. I tell ya, those are two very fun figures. Two very fun figures. Again, this is one of the newest ones. Actually, this is the newest one. Like, quite literally, the newest one that I got, the Ice Lynx. Here now, what seems to be the problem? I'm not entirely sure that you know what you're doing. I am the Ice Lynx of Eldrador. I will spread my cold on you if you wish. Oh, yes. Yes, the Ice Lynx is definitely becoming a favorite right now, only because I love the Shadow Lynx so much. I mean, I'm such a cat person. It's true. Eh, probably because, I mean, it's, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But again, he's a mutated lynx, right? He's a mutated lynx. Did you just say that I look crooked? Yeah, you'll come say that to my face. You'll come say that to my teeth. I'll show you what crooked looks like. Huh, Shadow Panther. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, I always figured it was. Well, actually. I'm actually going to agree with you on that. I'm actually going to agree with you. That's true. Nothing that a dentist cannot fix. That is true. I mean, it's interesting that it would still say the Shadow Panther. Only because when you play the Switch game, the Shadow Panther is not even in it. Right? He's not even in it. The Jungle Dragon is said to be the leader of all the jungle creatures. So it's interesting that it would still say the Shadow Panther, because the Panther came out way before the Dragon did. Way before. But we are not live. Okay, here we go. I mean, and it's interesting because they call it the Shadow Panther. And I absolutely love the Panther. Oh my goodness, yes. But it's interesting, that they call it the Shadow Panther before the Shadow World even came out. Actually, it's funny because that's a good point. The Jungle Emperor, he's called the Emperor, right? He's called the Emperor. So, but he's not like, how do I say this? He's not the Emperor in such a way that he's the leader of all the jungle creatures. He's just Emperor over all the plants, right? His big mission in life is to protect all the plants that are in the jungle. So he's not like, again, not the Emperor in such a way that he's the leader of the creatures. He's just the Emperor over all the plants. If that makes sense. Because it makes sense in my head. But it's interesting, that they call it the Jungle Panther, the Shadow Panther, before the Shadow World even came out. So I always wondered how confusing it was for people to see, oh, hey, there's a Shadow Panther, but he's part of the jungle. Finn! Hello, Finn's up. Oh my goodness. Yes, how's it going? How you doing, sir? Oh, what do we got here? The Safari Ltd. Monterey Bay Aquarium, Color Whale, 1991. The really old version. I have two. Sweet. Sweet. Man, I missed out on so many of the 90s, like before 2000. I mean, I have a few 1990s versions of animals, but the killer. Maybe I have seen that one. I've seen so many figures throughout my life. It's possible that I have seen it in the past. But no, that's awesome though. Pale. Oh, okay. Pale. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. I will look that one up later. Thanks for putting that on my radar. I got 2 new figures. I have 6 from your streams. There you go. Woo! What kind of animals here? Like what how do I say this? What's your fancy? Like what's your core group? Like tigers, marine life, cats, dogs, all that good stuff. Yeah, what do you collect? You probably told me this before. But oh my goodness. Again, I talk to so many people who are collecting right now, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, but you're gonna have to remind me what you collect. I think I missed something up here. Oh, Jungle Raptor deserves to be the leader because, oh no, man. And that's like, Jungle Raptor is one of the coolest action figures that just in general, overall, one of the coolest action figures that I've ever seen, right? It really is. I stinking love the Jungle Raptor. I mean, it's one of those things, right? I love every figure from Elder Door. Excuse me. But let's see. I want to get, and he's also one of the biggest, right? Jungle Raptor is definitely one of the biggest figures out there. I mean, the size of those wings alone. I mean, the size of the bird, the body, right? It's big, but those wings make the whole figure just look massive. And I didn't know or see of action figures like that when I was a kid. They were all humanoid, right? They were all humans or robots with 2 legs and 2 arms. That was it. Giant birds? No. I never saw anything like that when I was a kid. Let's see. I collect marine life. Oh, okay. You collect marine life. Excellent. I have to ask, Sea Life Anything Collector, which is an awesome name, by the way. What is your favorite sea life creature? Your favorite sea creature? Because I have quite a few myself, but what's your favorite? I want to see if yours is Maybe the same as mine. That'd be pretty cool. I got a bluegill and a shark, and I like fishing, so oh, that's awesome, man. No, Finn, it's good to see you. No, that's awesome. I love marine life. Absolutely love them. Ooh, the blanket. Blanket ray. What was I just saying last Friday? There's so many different kinds of marine life out there that I am like not aware of. There's millions, if not billions, of species in the ocean, and a lot we haven't even discovered yet. Oh yeah, leopard shark. Oh, I love leopard sharks. Leopard sharks, tiger sharks, sand tiger sharks, zebra sharks, bamboo sharks. There's so many. There are so many. Oh yeah, no worries. Fins up. Yeah, it's good to have you back. I'll be back on Friday if you are able to come back on. A blanket ray. I'm gonna look that one up because I cannot picture what that looks like for some reason. My favorite animal in the ocean is actually a shark ray. Uh, it looks like a manta ray mixed with a shark, quite literally. But shark rays are one of my most favorite animals in the ocean. Besides dolphins, I stinking love dolphins. Um, but no, like a blanket ray, huh? Thanks for putting that on my radar too. I'm gonna look that up later. Blanket ray. That's cool. That's really cool. I love leopard sharks. Or Shastasaurus. I still need to look that up. Oh my goodness, I've been terrible. I still need to look that up. It's been so busy. This past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, were just all over. But blanket ray. No, thanks for putting that on my radar there, Sea Life Anything Collector. I like that. Definitely gonna look that one up. So I don't think I've seen a figure of that before. That's possible in the that's possible in the past, but I haven't seen one. A figure. It's true, and I've always found that to be very I've been to be very fascinating because okay, when I think of a zebra shark, what am I gonna think of? Stripes, right? I'm gonna think of stripes. But every time I see a zebra shark, they have spots. So I've always found that to be very interesting. Oh, there's another one. Why is my brain blanking on this shark right now? And that's it is very possible that I will be ordering from Safari Ltd this week too, just because there are so many shark figures that I don't have yet, and for good reason because my marine life area is packed. I have a ton of sharks and whales, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting a zebra shark, a leopard shark, a I actually really want to get a second shark ray just because I love them so much. They're ocean floor dwellers. Not deep, just oh, here's a question. Here's a question. Ugh. Did you know? Did you know, Sea Life Anything Collector? Do you know what the hammer of a hammerhead shark is used for? I'm gonna quiz you here. Because I've actually taught kids about this. Have I heard of Helicopter? No, I don't. That doesn't sound familiar. Shastasaurus was 30 feet long. That's impressive. That's as long as an anaconda, I'm just saying. Anacondas are a little bit longer than that, but still, that's pretty good size. Helicoprion. Not heard of that. It's a new one. It's another new one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if anybody can tell me without looking anything up, what is the hammer of a hammerhead shark used for? Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, saw blade for a mouth. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it uses it to get prey. But how? How does it use it to get prey? Because I actually just taught, literally, I actually did just teach a class of like 32 kids about this a couple weeks ago. About the marine life and a hammerhead. It's weird they call it a hammer, but what is it actually called? Oh, what do we got? Clutch, you're back. Excellent. I finished vocals. Did good to someone writing about. It's about my feelings. The chick part. Clutch, you have an interesting life, I must say. You have an interesting life, sir. Just so you know, I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes. It's been almost 2 hours already. And as always, we've been having fun. I have no idea where Mr. Finn Litton has been. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen him. Nah, I'm just saying, yeah, your life, I mean, you must be like a chick magnet or something. At least, yeah, most guys probably wish they were. They use their heads on their... True? Yes, that is very true. That is very true. It's actually a sonar. The hammer on a hammerhead is a sonar that attracts movement. That attracts movement under the sand. No matter how deep it is, the hammer can actually sense just how deep something is under the sand, and the hammerhead shark is going to go for it. So it's almost like, and the eyes of a hammerhead are 360. It's almost like having a bird's eye view underground. Literally. It's almost like having a bird's eye view underground, you know, even if it's 3 feet under. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. That is a superpower. Okay, that is an absolute superpower, and I am slightly jealous because I would love to have any superpower. But again, 3 years, people. Just a reminder, it's been 3 years today since I started Creature Keeper. Oh man, 3 years today. I've been oh man. Oh, cryptids. Now we're talking. Now we talking. Oh, this is okay. So, I don't believe that Wendigo exists per se. Uh, Loch Ness Monster is kind of 50-50 for me. Only because the legend of Nessie has been around for dozens of years, decades. Now, there have been some pretty incredible pictures. Most of them have been proven to be something completely different or false. But I actually kind of believe that something like Mothman. I don't know if Mothman exactly, but I actually do believe that Mothman kind of exists. Now, I've not been to West Virginia, where that whole legend originated from. But oh yeah, no, Loch Ness Monster is just a plesiosaurus, which is interesting because a plesiosaurus is not supposed to be around anymore. However, it could also be just the biggest piece of driftwood you've ever seen. I'm just saying. Now, if you were to ask me if I believe in Bigfoot, or even a Yeti, an abominable snow monster, I believe I've heard some pretty frightening, incredible stories from people over the years that have said and taken pretty incredible pictures and videos of a Bigfoot. You know, I've heard some pretty amazing stories where a family's out camping in the woods. They hear this huge feet, right? They hear big feet. And they wake up the next morning and all their stuff is just trashed. Okay, bears will do that. Actual bears. But when they see a footprint of a huge man, okay. Some of them have turned out to be false, yes. Do I believe that Bigfoot exists? Until I'm out there myself and see definitive proof, that Bigfoot exists, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic, I'll say that. Yeti, I kind of do believe that Yeti exists. I actually kind of do. An elusive creature in the north. I mean, it could be a giant polar bear walking on its hind legs. I mean, they're huge. They're 12 feet tall. So, possible. I actually do kind of believe that a version of Mothman exists. No, maybe not Mothman himself, but just a version. Oh yeah, no, I could totally see it. I mean, it could be, like I said, it could just be a giant polar bear. It could be just a really tall man that was wearing polar bear fur, to keep himself warm. I could see that. No. That was a really long second, but you're good. I'll be on for like 5 more minutes. Because it has already been 2 hours. Oh. And I think I've been sitting for too long. Oh, that felt nice. There we go. And I've already been to the chiropractor today, and he put me back together. Sitting for this long, I think, is putting it out again. Oh, I feel good. Okay. But no, if you were to ask me, would I love if a creature like Mothman, Yeti, Bigfoot, werewolf, Loch Ness Monster, do I wish one of those existed? Of course. I mean, that would actually be really cool. Dangerous, yes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it'd be intense, but it would be really cool too. I think that would be super cool. Um, I yeah, man. I don't necessarily believe that werewolf exists per se, but maybe a version of him. Yeah, maybe a version of a werewolf. Yeah, possible. I think if you were to ask me which cryptid do I believe exists more than others, I would say either Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster. I mean, Mothman is up there, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. What if you're just walking around outside and then just seeing a giant humanoid moth? Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay. From what I know about Mothman, is that he's usually like most people would say, and it's probably true. Most people would say he's a harbinger of death, right? That he brings death and darkness and destruction with him wherever he goes. Now, I've also heard that it's kind of the other way around. He comes to warn somebody of impending doom, right? He's not a bad guy. He's more of a guardian. That's kind of how I actually see Mothman, is that he's actually kind of a guardian who sure looks really scary. Yeah. So if I was out walking by myself in the dark in West Virginia and I see this giant Mothman creature looking at me with, bright red eyes, I would probably, I don't think I would run. But most people do. Most people do. There's two things that I would do. I would either just stand there. I know most people would say, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't want to just stand there if there's a bear looking at you. True, true. That's the one thing you don't want to do. You also don't want to run. But I would probably be praying, hoping and praying that, and probably looking at my surroundings like, okay, what is he here to warn me about? You know, is there an impending doom? Like if I keep walking that way, am I gonna hit a landslide if I keep walking that way? You know, I'd probably be questioning where I'm actually going. That's probably what I would do. I would stand very still, probably blink several times to see if I'm dreaming. But I'd probably be looking this way. I'd probably be looking this way. Okay, he's over here, so maybe he doesn't want me to go over there. So I'm gonna go this way. I'd be very strategic about that encounter. No, I agree. There was a video, a really a good video. Don't get me wrong, a good video of all of these people on a train, right, going through Washington State. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw this giant brown ape-like creature walking on, two legs. Everybody saw it. Everybody's taking pictures, videos. Everybody saw it at the same time. Same day, right? They went in. They noticed that the footage was real. It was not fabricated. It was not made up. It was not AI. But then they noticed that there was a costume shop, a building that actually worked on and sold costumes about half a mile from where that sighting was. And they said, yes, even though all these people saw it at the same time, yes, that was us. that was a guy walking around in one of our costumes. Now, I'm not going to doubt the theory that, you know, everybody sees the same time it's got to be real. I'm not doubting that. But until I see it, with my own eyes, and I do want to go up northwest. I would love to walk around in those forests. I would love to go to West Virginia. Oh, yeah, see if Mothman's real. But, sorry, the dog is completely zonked out in the most adorable position. Let's see. Excuse me. Ugh. A jumping spider was on one of my plushies. Ah! Hey, apparently he likes soft things too. I mean, come on. You like a softer plushie. He like a softer plushie. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I believe that it's debatable. I mean, I could see Megalodon. I don't know about Mosasaurus, but again, only 20% of our oceans have been discovered. Only 20%. That's not much. And most of our planet is water. So I could see there being some kind of Mosasaurus, Plesiosaurus, Megalodon, somewhere, in the ocean. I mean, if they discover something that's bigger than a blue whale, I mean, come on now. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. That's a good point. That's a good point, actually, about the meteor. Yeah, I like that theory. I do kind of like that theory, actually. The theory of everything. Let's see. Killer whale is talking about its scale 140. Okay. Yeah, that is big. That is definitely bigger. I'll have to look that one up because I know Safari loves to make, bigger scale animals. Let's see. There's a YouTuber named Groovy Gavin, and he documents cryptids. Ah, okay. Why does that sound familiar now I think about it? I think I've heard of that channel, or at least of him. Groovy Gavin. I'll have to look that one up. You scared me because my sister said that you should get all of them off my bed because she thought it was a different spider. Ah. Yeah, no, that's understandable there, Izzy. That is understandable. If something bigger than a blue whale is found, two things could happen. Either a world extinction event, or literally nothing besides rewriting the history of the largest thing on Earth. I would say the latter. I would say the second part there, because it's true. I mean, let's say this, okay? The largest blue whale on record was almost 120 feet. If they found something that was 200 feet long, I would have so many questions, for one thing. But for another thing, I mean, like, when I look at a blue whale, yes, they're massive. But I also have to realize they're in water. Water is heavy. They're in the ocean. Tens of thousands of feet of water. Something like a blue whale being able to move itself through the ocean would be, I mean, here on Earth, if, me swimming in the ocean, I'd have trouble. A blue whale, that's a lot of body to move through the water. You see where I'm going with this? So 200 feet? That is humongous. I mean, that's like, oh my goodness. That's a huge animal to try to move through the water, through the currents. That's, I mean, that would have to be absolutely massive. Excuse me. Yeah, if Godzilla existed, one thing would happen. We'd all be dead. We're all gonna die. Or maybe King Kong will come and save us. Or maybe they'll team up and take down, oh, I don't know, King Ghidorah. I'm just throwing it out there. But, it is almost 9 o'clock. It is almost 9 o'clock. I know, we're all having an amazing conversation right now about the what ifs, which is awesome. I love talking about what ifs, especially with animals, cryptids, fantasy, all that good stuff. But I should probably not sit for much longer, considering that I'm trying to keep my back in check right now. That was a good pop, actually. Anyway, I should probably get going here. Um, but I just have to say this. 3 years ago, 3 years ago today, I wasn't really sure that any of this was going to be possible. Yeah, I didn't know if any of this was going to, come to fruition, the way that it has. um, but 3 years ago, I put on my very first Creature Keeper video, and I was doing voices. I thought everybody was gonna like them. I mean, come on, who doesn't like voice acting and fun character voices? Especially considering I'm a bass and a baritone, but I can talk like a gal, okay? Or I can do a villain, or I can talk like a really, really old prospector. So I really have to thank everybody. I really do. 3 years. I know not everybody's been on for 3 years, but you guys are the reason that 3 years happened. You guys are the reason that 3 years happened. And I still believe I'm going to be at 2,000 subscribers by August or September. August or September, we're going to be at 2,000 subscribers. And yes, I will shave all this off. I'm probably going to be doing that soon anyway. But, yeah. It has been the best 3 years ever, hasn't it? Especially since I started doing live. I mean, I think it was actually Isabella who was asking me, as she first started on here, if I ever thought about doing live. And I had tried to. It didn't go well in 2024. But when I started doing them a year ago, 2025, Isabella was always on. So I'm just like, if it, how do I say this? If there's anyone that I gotta thank more than anybody, Izzy. I mean, I probably wouldn't have started doing live streams again if it hadn't been for you. So I gotta thank you for getting me on this, because here we go. Still doing it. And you joined this year, Sea Life. Yes. Anybody. I know not everybody collects. I get that. But I have to question their sanity sometimes. But I gotta. Anybody who collects anything, especially animals, plushies, plastic animals, glass, marble, whatever. If you got a stone lion sitting outside your front door, awesome. I would love a stone lamp sitting outside my front door. That'd be super cool. Um, I'm not a very emotional person, but I know how to make other people emotional just because what's going on has been amazing these last 3 years, especially this year. We're over 1,000 subscribers, people. Like, one of my sisters was the 1,000 subscriber, literally. So, and and, and that's another good point there, Protator. I mean, because I'm doing this, y'all are starting to collect what I am. And that is exactly what I'm doing here. This is exactly what I'm doing this is to help you guys get creative, stay creative, collect. It doesn't have to be animals, right? It doesn't even have to be Eldrador. It can be Legos. It can be Hot Wheels. It can be marbles for all I care. It could be seashells. That's awesome. I love seashells. But just just know, guys, I have enjoyed, especially this year. Yeah, from last April until now. This whole 12 months have been some of the best of my life. So I gotta thank everybody again and again and again. And Collecte, Safari, Mojo, Paposh, like, what do I always say? They're the 5 main brands. Right? So, and I highly recommend Sea Life looking up Toy Many. It's all one word. I highly recommend looking up Toy Many because they have some excellent, excellent sea animals. I mean, you can find them on Amazon. You can go to toymany.com. But I highly recommend looking them up. Um, so 3 years. Oh yeah, 3 years, and at the same time, I just find out I'm gonna be a great uncle. I don't know about y'all, but this has been a pretty incredible 3 days. Oh my goodness, yeah, pretty incredible 3 days right now. Uh, find out I'm gonna be a great uncle. My niece is gonna have a baby, for the first time, and I'm I've been on here for 3 years. Again, 3 years ago, I didn't know how long I was going to be on here. I really didn't. So I'm pretty amazed. I'm pretty humbled. Humility is not lost here. No, not at all. I'm pretty humbled. I'm pretty proud. I'm very thankful. So I have a question. How often do you check community posts? I mean, I saw yours. I saw yours like the same day that you posted that you got the 2 figures. And unfortunately, YouTube doesn't always uh what's the word? Tell me, when people post. So I don't always know. Cuz there's been a lot of times that I'll post something and I just notice that right underneath that, oh, Protator or Clutch or somebody else posted something. Like, why doesn't YouTube tell me these things? So, I mean, if YouTube told me, I'd be checking like several times a day. But I did see it. I did see your Jungle Raptor and your Ice Giant like the day that you went there. That's pretty incredible. That's awesome. But no, I do need to check them more. I do need to check them more because I'm so used to being the only one. In the past, I was the only one who was ever posting anything. So I'm still kind of getting used to the fact that other people can post now. Which is great because it's bringing us all together. It's bringing all of us together as collectors, as fans, as family, for crying out loud. I mean, come on. So, you're all awesome. You're all awesome. No matter what happens. No matter what happens, you guys are what's keeping this channel going. So, thank you for an amazing 3 years. And here's to another 30, right? Here's to another 50, another 70. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing this till I can't anymore. Like, people often ask me, hey, do you think you'll retire from, from being a creature keeper? Oh, yeah, I am actually going to retire. When I'm dead. I'm going to do this till the day I die. So, hey, if I make it to 90 years old, let's do it. Let's rock it. Because I will say this, I don't see Schleich, Safari, Mojo, Papo, Collect Day, Toy Mini, I don't see any of those companies going anywhere anytime soon. Hey, I'm already 36 and I'm still playing with toys. So why not? Why not, right? I'll be 90 and hopefully still have most of these, right? I promise nothing. But I'm sure, I'm not going to lie here. I have to ask this before I go. There you go. Plus 3 days, just to make sure. Yes, I will. If you die before me, Izzy, I will gladly come just to make sure. Because if you're not, I'm going to make sure you still got 3 days or more to continue going before you actually do. Right? But I'm not going to lie here. How amazing would it be if Eldrador itself kept going for the next, I don't know, 45, 50 years? How incredible would that be? I mean, think about it. I've already got almost 200 figures of Eldrador here. Not with me, but you know what I mean. But what if there was enough figures that one could have 10,000? Because they come out with a good 20 every year, right? A good 20 every year. And what if for the next 45 years, they came out with 20 more every single year? Can anybody do the math right now? How much would that be? Let's see here. 20 times 45. 0. That's 10. 2. That'd be about 810, I believe. Yeah, it'd be about 800 or so. Oh, dude. Air, Celestial, Sand, Weather. Like, there's so many factions they could do besides just these 5. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys something that I don't think I've ever said before. Maybe I have, but just a reminder. This Christmas, especially when I am able to get all the brand new Schleich figures that are coming out this year, I am actually planning to have the biggest Eldrador battle you've ever seen, because it will encompass my entire house. It's gonna have to. I mean, I'm gonna have at least 200, right? I'm gonna have at least 200 figures by then. So just be ready for that, because this Christmas is gonna be one unlike you've ever seen. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But there's so much that could come out in the next 45 years. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. I don't care. If there's 500, if there's 500,000. 500,000 Eldrador figures. I can't even imagine that. Anyway. So, I gotta go. But it was great hanging out with you guys for 2.5 hours. Woo! Baby, that's awesome. And we should. 3 years, it deserved it. I'm gonna be a great uncle. Oh, so excited. 7 months. 7 months, people. Come on. But it was great hanging out with you guys. I love y'all. And I will see you guys again on Friday. Yes, same time, same channel. As always. 3 years is amazing, I agree. And who knows? Maybe I'll have ordered some new animals by then. We'll see. But I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you guys for the next one to start a 4th year. Whatever you guys do this week, just go have fun out there. Use your imagination. Go be creative. I don't care. Just use that God-given talent. That God-given gift. So, I'll see you guys soon. Love y'all. I wish I could. I wish I could. Tomorrow's going to be busy, though. I wish. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.